Murder Mickle, Killer Kingsland, scheming teaming, gun him down Gunther, stick him, wick him, burn the blast and Bruner, evil Eli, blood gushing grapes, my henchmen on Edson, get finished on New England, Gun Hill, Baychester, 5 train station, my valley niggas.
Okay, as you see, we're here at the Rough Riders, and we Rough Riders Radio, Powerhouse, and yeah, see, I got my African, yeah, so it is what it is, we're doing this. Look at Sean Boy, assistant director.
Everybody else start taking pictures and I'll forget.
Pretty soon he'll be getting paid $17,000 a year.
Listen, man, I'm happy with my salary. Get the videos in water right now.
And they're going to Maria.
Double R, Rough Riders.
There you go. And we're here. And we're here and we're going to do the damn thing. Alright, so let me get my picture in. See you on the few.
Lift up my walls, do a 360. We got the shit that the government got. Talking money, then you rubbing the spot.
Real niggas say that they be wildin'. We on the Cayman Islands, on a yacht with our favorite albums.
A bad hole in a plate of salmon, smoking and drinking. Nigga, is you thinking that our fate is violent?
I love my nigga for the fact that he real, and nobody on the faculty squeal.
What? And if you facing capital pun, pass me a gun, and I'ma give you time to run while I rapidly peel. Make it. We gon' make it, 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 we gon'. I learned the game quickly, and I don't like the rent, so when I fly now, bring my cars on the plane.
That's where the motherfucking bass at.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see you shake that ass. Bitch, drop it for the cash. Show them that you coming for the bag. Let me see you gon' twerk something. Twerk something. Ain't gon' hurt. Let me see you shake that ass. Bitch, drop it for the cash. Show them that you coming for the bag. Let me see you gon' twerk something. Twerk something. Ain't gon' hurt. Let me see you. Baby, gon' shake that ass like you got it though. He ain't talking paper, tell that nigga adios. Hopping in the foreign, trying to catch all kind of throat. He ain't tricking if you got it, and I got it though. Bitch, drop it down, gon' make that ass twerk. Got her, dick her down, gon' pop a damn perk. After I smash, gon' get my man's work. I'ma keep throwing bands, make your ass twerk. Baby slim thick, ass fatter than the rest. She could bust it open.
Was on the series Smith, and they came through the block, and we were out there doing what we do, you know, regular movements, and we met up with them, and my man Rashawn and a bunch of other guys from the show. We linked up, we clicked off. You know, we all from the Bronx, we had similar interests. So my thing was, you know, there's a lot of Brooklyn web series, there's a lot of Queens web series, a lot of web series out there. But I felt like they go a little too Hollywood with it. Like you know, at the end of the day, if you're trying to get money, you're not shooting, and if you're shooting, you're not trying to get money. You can't do both on the same block.
So what's gonna set you, like you said, there's so many different web series. What's gonna set your web series?
Well, ours is
to make it stand out from all the other ones.
Besides this, from the Bronx,
right?
We know that. We love
ours
that.
Is ours is mental thuggery. Like it's more at the end of the day, we rather make money with you than fight with you.
Right.
You know, but at the end of the day, we're coming regardless. So we're not even trying to take you off the block. You can, if you the man on your block, you can stay the man on your block. You're just gonna take our work. So we want to
get down or lay down.
Absolutely.
Is that the term that you use in the show?
No, because that was used previously,
like
but basically that's the concept.
Yeah.
That's the concept. You know,
and that's either the Bronx concept.
Right. Either you sit at the table or you food, one of the two. So at the end of the day, I got with my brothers Nino and I got with my brother Stax. And Stax is more Harlem than Bronx, but he's a Bronx dude. So rather than clash, we decided to get together and try to make money.
Doesn't matter what side of Third Avenue Bridge you on, right? It
doesn't really matter.
Bronx or Harlem. That's all it is.
The way I feel about it, if you could walk there, that's still Bronx.
That's
so Yonkers is Bronx, Mount Vernon is Bronx, and certain parts of Manhattan is Bronx. So if you could walk there, you all together. So that was more our thing where we're trying to unite and put our package out there so that we can sit back and reap the benefits. So that was more our thing. And again, like I said, to shoot 'em up, bang bang, that wasn't really our thing because that's not realistic. People do get shot, but not all the time and every day like in some of the other web series you see. Yeah, but not in the same block.
Yeah, right.
And if you do, because if you do shoot, let's say let's say I'm on my block,
right,
and I shoot somebody, I'm making no money on that block anymore.
True.
Your point there.
That is pretty much the basis of the series for those who have not seen it.
So that's the point.
I think one gentleman's like, I want to make this an oasis. I'm like, oasis.
And you know what too? We try to keep it. We know that a lot of kids watch our show and don't know how they're not mentally capable to separate yet. So, to show them these things, they may be attracted to your character and go really try to live that. And that's not the message we're trying to send.
That's awesome. And I see we have another guest here, Miss Detective Woods. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Maria Williams. If you want to cash those checks with me, otherwise
Excuse me?
known as Rhea Red from Yonkers.
Junkers.
I'm playing Detective Deborah Woods on the Brotherhood, and I'm shaking them up and shaking them down, and some of them I'm locking up, and some of them I'm locking down.
I've seen your character, Detective Woods. You a little frisky, ain't you? You like one of the little frisky cats. I think. What's the other detective? What's the other with the accent? She don't like you too much.
Lady Sparkles.
That's my girl, Lady
Shout
Sparkles.
to Lady
I love
Sparkles.
her.
Where's she at? Well, we'll find some with that accent.
She's been touring Brooklyn doing her shows.
Good for her.
Yeah, she sings calypso, soca.
Is that her music that's playing in her opening scene? I guess in season 1, she's walking the dog. Is that some of her music playing in there?
That's her.
Yeah, I wish she could have been here too.
That's dope. So, Detective Woods, let's talk about your character. Cause I see her be shaking them up, shaking them down, trying to, hold the spot down. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, well, I'm determined to get the job done. I have a 19-year-old son, and I actually love the part I play because they find it funny that, Mama Marie is playing a cop, a detective, and I get to pretty much do what I want to do with the role. And, sometimes I like that I'm the only lady on the set. I get treated really good by the guys, and they're very respectable. All the guys on the set have treated me with a lot of respect and made me very comfortable.
You be disrespecting them characters.
Yeah, well, they got to get it. They're criminals, so I got to give it to them. And, at the same time, I'm supposed to be like a young, flirty cop, maybe between the age of 30 and 35. And I like to take advantage of my power. I have my motive is to get me a promotion, but at the same time, I'm just having fun out there because I'm young, single, and I like whatever I see, even if it looks tasty, I want to bite it.
Even if they're bad boys.
Even if they're bad boys. Yeah. That's right.
You like that cop that
I like that.
the cover back.
She's a naughty cop.
Single ready to mingle.
Yeah.
He's trying to bust them cops and trying to get it going.
Right. I like to let them know I'm in charge and that they're going to do what I want them to do, ultimately.
Where's that little guy that's in y'all series? He be getting a lot of play going on. Where's the little guy at?
Check this out. That's my man. That's my man Ice. That's my man Ice. His real name is Greg. But listen, let me tell y'all something. For those of you who watch the show, let me be 100% clear. That's a rough dude. He's not a kid.
Yeah.
He's a rough dude. He has, I don't know if I should promote this, but he has several knockouts under his belt for people underestimating him.
He look like he knock him out one by one.
He's a rough dude. His brother is a certified dude. Shout out Des Nice. And he raised him and we raised him on the block. He's one of us. He's just short. He's a full man.
Hey.
Yeah, he's so cute. He just makes you want to pick him up.
Listen, let me tell you something. You can't measure heart.
Damn right.
You can't measure heart. That's a real character. Please, public service announcement. Do not run up.
PSA.
Thinking that you're going to sit there and embarrass him that he's like his character on the show. You will go to sleep. That's Public service announcement, forewarned is fair warned.
So how many of your scenes are ad-lib? Do you, Dave, as the director, do you just, tell them, listen, this is what I kind of want for the scene. I want you guys know what's going on. This is what I want for the scene. Give me something. How often do you do that, or do you make sure that it's like?
I'm gonna tell you
totally
the real deal.
Scripted.
I'm gonna tell you the real deal. We get on the scene. Well, first of all, before we get to the scene, I have a lot of scenes in my head. I don't want to make a long story short. I want to make a long story short.
Okay.
But when we get there, I have something on my mind to shoot. When we get there, a lot of the characters don't show up. So now I gotta improvise. I gotta come up with something else to make the scene work. And then, you know what I said to myself? I said, I ain't doing no script. What I'm gonna do is on the fly. And that's what I do. I got the scenes in my head already when I'm driving out to the scene. So I basically shoot on the fly. So it's not scripted.
How many cast members are just friends or cousins? Somebody, Dave, let me get a role on this joint while you're doing this. Or how many do you have casting calls?
I have family members. I have my brother. He was a lieutenant.
Cheap labor.
And I have my sister.
Cheap labor.
And then that's about it. Everybody else is people who know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody, and say, yo, I want you to see this web series, and if you want to be on it, come on out. Maybe we can find a part for you. And that's what we do. We try to find a part.
That's what's up. So listen, on that note,
right.
Glad to have y'all in the building.
Thank you.
We're gonna make a little break, get some refreshments. Stick around.
Uh-oh.
Bring it back. It's the ride along. It's Info, Zella Sin Night. We in the building.
Rough Riders Radio.
We riding out. Somebody from my show.
What's her? Oh God. On Law and Order, everybody loves her name, and I've watched.
I know who you're talking about.
Stabler and Benson.
Olivia. I've watched that show for years.
Okay.
And I can't believe I forgot her name.
Yeah.
So who did you embody? I know, shame on me. Who did you embody on? Who did you think? You know what? I'm gonna do it like that, or I'm gonna play it like this.
I'm sorry, but it's just me.
You just.
I grew up with a lot of guys. My
Yeah.
father's militant. I've always been a kind of take charge kind of lady. So I just kind of feel comfortable, going at it with them. And actually, one of my long friends, we grew up on the same block together. There's only 5 houses, so he's like my brother. He said he saw the last episode I did on, I think it was episode 4, one of the real exciting ones I did. It was kind of funny and stuff. And he said, I was yelling at Ice. And he said, now that's you. That's you. That's the Maria I know. That's you. And I said, really? You really? He's like, yeah, that's you. That's how you are. So I'm not trying to be me though. I'm trying to act.
What about the naughty side? She's like, well, because I see the dimple. I see it. That's the sweet side.
I'm a friendly flirt. I want to be. I'm a poet and a writer, and I like to be. I like to take life and lighten up the serious messages that I give out, and I often has a somewhat of a tone of humor. People tell me,
right?
And again, that's just me. I'm not doing it intentionally. And people are saying, "Hey, you're funny," and I'm saying
that should be your personality.
Yeah,
that's just your personality.
I'm being serious here.
Right, I've heard that before.
Yeah, so
I mean, cracking on people. They're like, "You're funny." Like I meant that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're laughing about it though. Okay.
So I enjoy it, and like I said, it's lots of guys on the set, and men treat the ladies lovely.
That's good.
Especially like I was telling him in the city, the guys up here in Westchester and further up, they always call themselves emulating the city when they're being as rough and rude as they can be.
Well, they probably lived in the city and then moved up to suburbs to get away.
Right, but the city guys that I meet all my life, they're so polite, and well spoken, and they believe in chivalry. And they hold doors for you and they ask you, are you good? Do you need anything? All that.
I thought you was from Yonkers. I don't know if many guys
you ain't heard
like that.
I said that's what I'm saying.
That's what you're trying to tell
The people past the city, the boroughs, they think they're emulating the city when they're being rude and stuff and rough. And
that's
the
really
guys
not
in the
how
city,
it is.
They may be getting that money. They might even be doing some other stuff they shouldn't be doing, but you're not going to know about it. And they're conducting themselves like gentlemen, and everybody's like nice. And like I said, chivalry's still alive, thanks to the Bronx.
So we're gonna dig. So are we going to get into more of like you're like a love affair, your relationship? Oh, good.
I'm supposed to be in the mix of getting involved with Kendall Shakur. I've already have an affair with Levertine May, his brother, who plays the Lieutenant Les.
Right.
You know, I get around. You know, like
she's like, I get around. You know.
Yeah, I get around. I'll do whatever it takes to get what I want, manipulate. But everybody seems to fall in love, and you know, with Detective Deborah Woods, and she's not there with them. You know, she has a motive, her ulterior motive, and you know.
That's because she ain't in uniform. I see what Detective Woods be wearing. You goddamn right. This is New York Undercover all over again. For all those who have not watched the series.
Okay, so tell us what the name of the series is, and
tell us where you can find it.
Okay, the name of the series is Brotherhood of the Bronx.
Got it.
And you can find it on YouTube. If you can't find it, what you do is type in Dave May Films on YouTube.
How you spell it? Dave May.
Dave May. DaveMay FILMS. And you'll have Dave May Films, and all the series will pop up. We get ready to start preparing for season 2. Also, I got some horror films on there too, so if you want to get a little scared, I got 2 horror films on there called Darkface 1, Darkface 2. Now I got some rappers on there. I got a lot of things going on that channel, and I'm trying to get some more things going on. I'm gonna have a lot of some type of soap opera things going on too on that channel. So
that's what's up. So one more time, tell the people where they can find you.
Okay, you can find me on Brotherhood of the Bronx on Instagram. You can also find me at Facebook, Brotherhood of the Bronx, and also you can find me on YouTube, Dave May Films.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yes.
Dave. Thank you, Books. Thank you.
Fuck the frail shit. Cause when my coat come in, they gotta use the scale that they weigh the whales with.
Carlson's on the Jeep, Bugatti made the prototype. Hope you get the picture, but you just can't photo like.
Determined niggas make it, kicking down the door and we burning niggas naked.
The house costs $1 million, sitting on the beach, and the only thing I know if it's furnished, I'ma take it.
My bathtub lift up, my walls do a 360. We got this shit that the It's that real. Yo, why is Jada Kiss as hard as it gets? Why is the industry designed to keep the artists in debt? And why them dudes ain't riding if they party is set? And why they never get it poppin' but they party to death? Yeah, and why they gon' give you life for a murder? Turn around, only give you 8 months for a burner. It's going down, why they selling niggas CDs for under a dime? And if it's all love, daddy, why you come with your 9? Why my niggas ain't get that cake? Why it's a brother up north better than Jordan?
Something new. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how Rough Riders roll. Stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Oh, no, that's how Rough Riders roll. Snitches wanna try, snitches wanna lie, the snitches wonder why, snitches wanna die. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I got to bring it to you.
Once you change your philosophy, you change your thought pattern. Once you change your thought pattern, you change your attitude. Once you change your attitude, it changes your behavior pattern. And then you go on into some action. As long as you got a sit-down philosophy, you'll have a sit-down thought pattern.
Stick and move, we all chasing at the dollar. Stick and move, we keep it moving, we ain't talking. Stick and move, we making moves, I catch it stalling. Stick and move, just stick and move, just stick and move. We all chasing at the dollar. Stick and move, we keep it moving.
I don't think they're ready for this yet. Either way, I gotta go.
Just doing what I'm destined to do, and I'm doing it incredibly smooth. Go above and beyond, one time for the one of a kind. Man, I hope you had a wonderful time. What's good, above and beyond? Champion till I transcend, and even then I'm winning battles that you can't win. Above and beyond, light years, talking light years. Look up at the sky, see me chilling right here. Above and beyond.
Break, break.
break down. Steady breaking me on down. Break down. Steady breaking me on down. This that new Italian limestone in a Tuscan villa rap. Niggas hate that I arrive, I guess they gotta deal with that. Shit been looking up for me, now niggas wanna build and chat. Liars tell the truth sometimes, now ask yourself how real. Look, gentleman's operation gave all my sweat and tears on a humble album most people never would hear. Good promotion, I hate to say I was missing it twice. Guess I didn't rehearse for the audition of life. But like my whole career on the road, I'm losing my grip and slipping away. Performing at shows wasn't making me much, radio wasn't even giving me play. So many times I would've gave up, almost didn't take much, but I listened to Jay. Searching my soul when I got out of school, so I hopped in.
VWMG, Valley Mob, we in the building. Haas Deeds, yo P Gates, nigga, we here, nigga. Bronx takeover, 10 niggas, 10 blickers. I'm a Bronx nigga, and scared of Benz whipper. I'm a Bronx nigga, Valley nigga, 9 gripper. I'm a Bronx nigga, I'm a Bronx nigga. I'm from the Bronx, motherfucker. Hot blocks and cold summers. Can't drop a bomb on you. Oklahoma, no thunder. From Gun Hill to Baychester, Valley on the come up. These guns kill. Winchester shooting up your brothers. Now you at the wake and you grieving with your mother. Wasn't happy with your plate, so you was greedy towards your runners. Took a rusty 38 and I greased it with some butter. Then I sold it to your worker, watching meet you up for dinner. Valley nigga for life. Break bread with real killers. Bronx niggas strictly con, gun busting gorillas. Turn nothing to something, turn little to bigger. Valley till I die, came to bring it back to where it was. 10 niggas, 10 blickers. I'm a Bronx nigga, and scared of Benz whipper. I'm a Bronx nigga, Valley nigga, 9 gripper. I'm a Bronx nigga, I'm a Bronx nigga, Bronx nigga. 10 niggas, 10 blickers, 10 killers, 10 missions, 10 witness, 10 snitches. Guess that's 10 missing. Northeast side. Yes, I'm a Bronx nigga. Money getters, big wheels, drug dealers, and I ain't talking about the one.
Brotherhood of the Bronx, and here we go with Razay Lenore. Check her out.
One thing's for sure, I'm all about the facts. Even when it's cold, I'm still hot on tracks. No big checks and no platinum plaques. Never paid off, so fuck all these raps. Life is short, got no time to waste. I'm from the hood, a real grimy place. So forget all these haters and fuck what they say. 24/7, I'm all about that bread. I'll find God before I find the deal, but I'll cash out inside from 1 mil. No Grammys, no hip hop awards. Can't pay my rent and I can't shop in stores. But I didn't mean to let down my fans. No world tours and no summer jams. Truth is, I'm the next chick to blow. And even if I don't, I'm still the nicest bitch you know. Let's go.